What's going on, my friends? It's the Beard here today with Kaplow Entertainment. And we're back with another Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 with the Jeep DLC. I got my hands on a Wrangler. She wasn't in too bad of a shape, but she was nowhere near pristine. I've gone and stripped some of the rusty parts off. I already removed a little bit of the body. We're going to get right to this, guys. We're not going to waste any time because there's more out there to find. I still got a Cherokee that I need to find. And I ain't going to ruin it, but I got a little something else over there. And we're going to do that later. That's not for today. For today, we're going to get to this, strip her down and play. So let's get everything out of here. We're going to go to scratch and build this thing back up with all brand new 100% factory OEM parts. I'll make this vehicle great again. All right, get rid of the air filter. Okay, well, ABS. It's the thing. Don't do many cars with ABS in this series. I tell you, most of what I do is all nice modded old cars because they're popular like that. They're popular. We like them popular cars. They're fun to work on. All right, get rid of that radiator. Go on. Be gone with you. You gotta go cool down. Cool down, man. Cool down. All right. So, I mean, I could start pulling this off, but I ain't doing that. That's not what we're here to do. Not right now. We're going to get underneath. We got to drop the drive shafts. And bust off the gearbox. Literally bust it off. I'm going to grab it with my teeth and pull it right off. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Let's just start. Just get it off. Don't take it all off, baby. There you go. Take it off. Drop that drive shaft. We'll get rid of this. We'll go get rid of the front drive shaft. It is right here. There it is there. Pretty pumped. It's exciting when you're a Car Mechanic Simulator fan and there's new DLC that comes out. You can't help but be a little bit excited. You just can't. And if you're not, well, then you don't like the game. And what are you doing watching the video? But since you're here, I want to thank you for joining me. Hey, if we haven't met before, I'd like to welcome you to the channel. Please take this opportunity to go hit that subscribe button so we can hang out again. And thank you for making some time for my videos here and watching it. Okay, we're going to take the clutch, the entire clutch assembly out because I just don't like doing that when we pull the engine. It just doesn't seem right. And yeah, it's because yeah. Anyhow, I'll show you when we're there. Okay, so we can pull the motor now, but I guess since we're here, let's just go ahead. The proper way really to do this, I often just get all excited. I want to pull the motor and let's go rebuild the motor. Well, everything's got to come off. And the more we take off, there it is. The more we take off, the more we have a chance to repair. And if we can repair it, well, it just saves us from, buying the new stuff. Rather repairing on the repair bench, a bunch of times, we just do it all in one here. Okay, let's get the tie rods, bust them off. We might as well get the inner tie rod too while we're at it. Get the, oh, isn't that something? That's purty. That's so kinds of purty. She doesn't look too bad, I had to pick this one up from the auction. I literally scoured. And when I say scoured, I mean, I spent the last hour and a half running through the junkyard. I don't really have any barn finds left. I think I got 3. And I don't know why I didn't go check the barn finds. But, I was really hoping for something that was all rusty, that I don't feel bad about. Because, let's face it, I'm going to rip this thing apart. And I'm probably never going to use most of the parts again. Except for the ones I can repair. So, hey, let's just see what we can do then. Brake calipers and pads. And then the ventilator. Yay, it's ventilated. Woohoo. Okay, get that little bearing out of there. Yippers. And we are almost done the front end here. Get this knuckle off. Really enjoying the new DLC. I hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments section below what you think. What did they miss? What should they have done? What could they have done better? And what do you think they got right? Because, I love all things Car Mechanic Simulator. There's something about the game that just keeps me coming back. How about yourself? Were you still actively playing it before that DLC came out? And I would like to see a few more things, I think, in Car Mechanic Simulator. I think they need to take a bit of a risk on some of the stuff that they do. Hey, let's not just leave that Knuckle just hanging there, floating around, because that doesn't seem right. I'd like to see them add a few more. I'd like a multiplayer. I'd like option for multiplayer, and I don't see why it's not doable. I mean, let's face it. We could. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's new parts. You know, you could have two mechanics in here right now. One guy could be working on one side of the shop, one on the other. You could both be working on the same vehicle, for that matter. Okay, we're ready to pull that motor. I forgot the front sway bar. Front sway bar is gone. Let's just go to the back and pull the rest of this off. We might as well, since we're here now, in the middle, in the process of doing things with stuff, and stuff with the things of these type here tools, these virtual tools that work way better than my real life tools. If life was this easy, I'd have been a full-blown mechanic making all kinds of money sitting in my computer chair. Yeah. Hey, maybe someday we'll get to that. You never know, right? You never know with the way technology's going. I would not be surprised if all of a sudden, someday, everything was automated. But hey, that's here nor there. Ooh, sorry for the pause. Once again, my friends, I'm still struggling with this cough. Is all the sickness is now. That's all it is. It's been hanging around. Doesn't want to leave me. It's like that old friend that overstays their welcome. You know, you ask them to leave, but they don't. Maybe they drank a little too much. Ended up on your couch. You feel bad. You can't make them go home. You don't want to pay for the cab. Yeah, you wake up there in the morning, eating all your food. Yep. Not like I'm talking from experience or anything, but I could very well be. Okay, so we're almost there. We got most of this side here all done. There's a new bushing in the bottom there. That's gone there. Let's go to the other side over there. We'll get this off right here. There she goes. Bye-bye. Bye-bye for you. Okay. Go, we're fast. We're fast. We're so fast. That's what I'm saying. If we could do this in real life, I'd be retired already. That would be fantastic. But I'm not a mechanic by trade. Nope. Nope. I like to consider myself mechanically inclined. I like to do what I can, when I can, where I can. Woohoo, with who I can. Because I can. Yes, I can. All right. Step by step. Let's... Whoa. Hey there. Hold on. Hold on. Let's not go getting all frosty like that on me. Let's take that off. Again. Jump around here a little bit. Just grab everything that comes in front of us and just rip it all apart. Ah! Rubber bushing. Ah, you're gone. That's right. Where did you go? Don't really know. Virtual world somewhere. So I got a few mods I can't wait to build here on the channel. I'm going to start showcasing the vehicles. It's one thing I got away from. I talked a little bit about this in my last one. I spent more time just doing live streams, and I didn't spend enough time doing what I wanted to do initially when I set out on this wonderful journey of YouTube, a Car Mechanic Simulator. And that was not to get stuck. Get over there. There we go. And that was to actually, you know, do vehicles and like showcase mods that people have done with the different cars and trucks. And hopefully we'll start seeing some trucks now that we've got the means for it. And oh, look at that. There's just an engine floating in midair. Let me get out of here. We'll go around and we'll pull the motor here now. Let me go grab this bad boy right here. We got a close working relationship. Go to A. We pull each other's crank. Get it? That was terrible. It's a lot of ups and downs. Yeah, terrible too. Terrible. Don't know why. I don't know why I try it. I should be leaving it alone. But yeah, here we go. Okay, I didn't drain the oil, and it did come from auction. So yeah, we're good. Okay. There, we need to get down to this. Let's take all this off on the outside. So what I was saying earlier, and I'll show you when we come around. There's a few things that this game will do that, you know, if you're looking for the immersion, if you play your cards right, you do a pretty good job at getting the immersion. For the most part. But if you don't play them right, like for instance, watch. If I wanted to come over here and I didn't take the clutch off, it's all right here. Well, I can take the clutch off right through the hoist. So It's stuff like that. It just drives me a little bit nutty. A little bit batty. Like a nutty bat bar. That actually sounds kind of tasty. It's first thing in the morning here. I'm actually still drinking my coffee. I jumped onto my Discord and chit-chatted with a couple of the guys there for a little bit before I got down to doing some recordings for the day. Had a busy day yesterday. Got a number of uploads up. Got a number of recordings done. It was quite enjoyable. This is nice. I'm really enjoying this new engine here. Just with all the little, you know, and I don't have it all memorized yet which way I got to go. As you can see, there's a whole lot to it. So if I want to get in, I got to pull off the engine head cover before I can take off the timing chain now. No way. Really? Okay, that's kind of cool. Let's get that filter off. Let's get the manifold off. Just everything we can reach while we're right here. You stubby little manifold. Aren't you a cute manifold? Look at you. You're just a little stubby guy. Yeah. Hey, man, I ain't making fun of you. You know, you don't got to be like that. Get out of here, you stubby manifold. Okay, so we're going to flip the Motav. Although, actually, hold on. Hold your horses now before we do that. Before we go ahead and start flipping motors around like we flip tables, let's take all our rod caps off. And we'll get our bearing caps off. And that way, we don't have to flip back. We can just flip out, man. Go ahead and flip right out. Flip your lid. Flip your lid, kid. That's what we're talking about right now. We're not really talking about anything. We're just kind of talking as we work. I'd whistle while I work, but whistling on VoIPs of any form really sucks. Like, to be on the other end and to hear it, it just never translates well. So, okay. Why? You went left first. Okay. Oh, these are all new. I love it, man. Look at this. So it's a V6. It's not a V8, which is fine in the little Jeep. It's really all it needs. A nice big intake manifold sitting on top. It's going to be pretty. I can't wait to see how pretty she is. Now, this will not have individual rockers. Look, we got fuel rails. Very nice. This should have... Let's see. I'm not in yet. Yeah, you're not in there yet. Let's take all this off first. Oh, and the individual ignition coils. It's just cool. It's just different. It's different. There's nothing real fancy. It's not like it's, oh my God, ignition coils. But, you know, compared to what we've been working with, it's always nice to kind of switch it up a little. And here we go. Look at that. Isn't that kind of neat? It's just such a different looking motor than what we are used to here on the channel. Now we can get rid of our timing chains and the cam gears. And then we can dump in here. We got more camshaft caps. We'll have to be buying a bunch of those because I don't believe I have any of them. I mean, I do now. Just not 100%. And everything's got to be 100 to get it in there. I had a whole bunch of money earlier and I spent a whole whack of it trying to get things. And like, it ain't easy, man. I was all through the junkyard for quite some time. And I could not find a dang thing, man. Not a dang thing. The only Jeeps I found were the Willys. And so I don't know if that's just how they've written it in, if you can even find them in there. I thought, oh, well, I'll make sure in the config file, because, you know, that's the thing. You can go and do that. You can check it, and you can go right in, and it typically shows you where, you know, what locations. And they've done it all different. Their coding looks completely different. And I didn't want to mess with it. You know, it's not my niche. Nope, not at all. My niche is playing the games, not messing around with all them little inner workings and things. You know, bad stuff happens, and eventually it goes boom. And then when it goes boom, ain't nothing you can do about it. You're just done. You're just done. It's done. What do you want to do? Nothing. I'm done. Okay. There we go. So, and then this will just come off all in one big assembly, I presume. Ha-ha! You little spark plugs hiding down in there. You're all sneaky like. Ha ha ha. You're gone now. Get out of here. Freaking Sparky. Alright. Let's just, while we're on this side, get rid of the pistons. And now we will scooch over here. And do the same old, samey, same. Let's get them spark plugs out. Hey, how you doing? And the engine cover. Okay, now we're getting down to business. Now things are starting to ship up. Because if you don't ship up, you're going to have to ship out. Oh, wait, what? Why can't I get on you? Oh, I've still got a timing chain on over here. Camshaft, crankshaft is gone. Engine block is gone. All right. Now what we do is we head on over here to our handy-dandy make a lot of noise repair bench. Listen to the noise. It's like things are happening in my shop. Things are happening. They're busy. They're busy and making money and spending money as fast as we can make it. But it's definitely the way to do it because you get a lot of the parts back brand new. You know, you get a full repair on them. You just got to fly through it, and holy, we're just going to cruise. It's still all from the Wrangler. Did it feel like we took off that many parts? And why didn't they go that quick? You know? Okay. So, let's see. 100%. She's like a brand new baby girl right there. Mm-hmm. Now, the timing chain, of course, we're going to have to buy. So, timing chain, V6C, where have you been through eternity? Timing, timing chain. Where are you? V6C, yes. V6C, I make another yes. And we're good. And I know we need the timing chain shoe. Any more V6C stuff hiding here? Are there any more V6C stuff that I can grab while I'm here? Timing cover, of course. Of course. Timing cover A, V6B. But we're looking for C's. So it's probably not any of you then. Feel like it should be something though. But okay, let's do it. Did I even, am I not even buying the timing chain, the right one? Did I really not? Timing chain. I'm feeling a little timing chain V6C. I thought I bought one of you, and one of you, and one of you. That should be it. I should have bought that one right there. Was the first one I bought. There it is. I thought I bought it the first time. It's my bad. It's all kinds of my bad. All right, so let's see what we have here. Do we have pistons? Yes. With rings, we're good. We need sunglasses to work in our shop. Pistons and ring, oh my. Piston and ring, oh my. And did we repair? We did. That is just so pretty. Let's try and not blind all the viewers. I apologize. Camshaft. Camshaft. And of course our pulleys, which... Oh, get off there, man. Don't you try and be sneaky like that. Cam gear. Okay, we're looking for the cam gear, and we want the V6Bs. Let's just buy a few of those. Part mount. Get on there. I mean, we had some, but they weren't 100%, and I'm not down with that. As most of you that watch mine regularly, you guys know what I'm all about. Camshaft caps. I don't have any of these guys, so let's just do that. Camshaft cap V6C. We'll grab a whole handful of these because I have a feeling we're going to be doing a Jeep here sooner rather than later again. So just so we've got enough on us. That should be good for now. Bolt her down. One at a time. One camshaft to rule them all. That's right. Get them on. Okay. Holy. I can't win with the sun. With the sun shining in my eyes. I can't do it, but it is what it is. All right, guys, so there we go. Let's get our spark plugs in here before we... Oh, spark plug's dead. Not going to use that. Nope. Get out of there. Time to buy some more spark plugs. And let's grab a big old mitt full of these guys, too, because, well, we go through them, obviously, quite a bit. We're going to buy even more of these guys, because they're cheap. I'd rather have an option of buying stuff by the box. I mean, we do have an inventory area, and it would sure be nice if that's something that Playway would... I'm sure you're not watching, but if you ever are, you know, little things like that, quality of life, it makes people happy. Because I'm happy. Okay. Beautiful. We'll throw the fuel filter on our way by. Oh, I guess, you know what we could do here. What am I missing? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let's head over here. Here, let's get the rest of these goodies on here, too. I don't like them hanging over my head like that. It's like, do you have this? Yes, you do. Why is it not on? Get it on. Get it on. Okay, speaking of getting it on, we got it on. We'll go ahead and drop these bad boys in here. Beautiful. Our little V6 is going to be purring like a kitten before you know it. A loud kitten that you can ride in down muddy trails. And Tuesday, guys, this Tuesday coming up, we will be featuring Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 on our live stream. I hope that you can certainly come and join us. We have a whole lot of fun. And we typically let the viewers decide on stuff like paint and rims and which tires and, you know, any little features that we can customize. I don't make the call unless nobody wants to make it, but there's never a shortage on opinion on who wants to see what. And we got some fantastic guys that are a whole lot of fun to hang out with. So come check it out. Come check it out. That's Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope to see you there this Tuesday. I certainly do hope to see you. Okay, so there we go. We can get that on now. And we're looking fantiddly-tastic. All right. Let's get this chain on. And then we can get this cover on. Get your cover on. Duck and cover. There's a duck in my cover. That's not good. That's just not good. Okay, ignition coils. Yeah, you know what? You're not going to cut it. So, ignition. Ignition coils, here we are here. Oh, hold on now. They should be the V6Cs. So let's grab ourselves a couple rounds of those. They are a little pricey, I guess, you know, when you think about it. But I did buy 24 of them, so it wasn't too bad. Throw all those bad boys in. And we'll scooch back over here and... we're looking good. Okay, intake manifold. Oh, yeah. What a pretty looking V6, you know. It's a beefy looking V6. It really is. It's got a real slick line to her. I like it an awful lot. Okay, here we go. All of our fuel rails are in place. So, yes, that's right. Cannot forget the timing chain shoe. I only bought the one. We need to have a chat, Baird. It's about time we sat down and we had ourselves a little powwow. Timing chain. Wow, the memory is... the memory's not strong with this one. That's right. The timing chain shoe. Timing chain shoe. Shoe. Yeah, let's just buy a couple extras. There, then we'll have 6 extra. Won't be buying those for some time, I imagine. There we go. Timing cover is beautifully redone. Oh, yeah, man. We're coming together like white on proverbial rice. Yes, sir. Of course I have all these rollers. You know, we tend to do a lot of restorations on this channel. We do mostly in our live streams. But because of that, it's nice. I've got lots of the parts just kicking around. My parts guy must hate me because, you know, I don't like to get rid of stuff. I'm a bit of a pack rat. We need to get ourselves some Serpy belts. Serpentine belt. Okay, we are looking for the V6C. And did we need another one? I'm not entirely sure. Let's just double check. V6B. Possibly. No. Okay, back to it. Let's just throw that on. That is a pretty big serpentine belt. And a belt tensioner I do not have. Seems like a downright dirty shame right there. Belt tensioner. We'll buy ourselves a few of those. And now we're in pretty decent shape to get this thing all buttoned up. I think we've got everything here along the sides. Just intake or exhaust manifold, I should say. Is that it? Did we nail this? We did. Check it out. Check it out, yo. That is fantastic. I feel like I do kind of feel like we're missing something here. It doesn't feel quite done. But I'm not seeing anything I need to add. Having not worked with this motor, you know, I'm kind of at the Playway's mercy at the moment. Okay. Here she is then. Let's go ahead and put this out of the crate and back. Yes, sir. Ooh, yeah. Very nice indeed. Okay, do I have any rads? Of course I have rads, because we're rad like that. I know I have all these goodies. The radiator fan housing. Oh man, that's fantastic. Okay, our filter base. Ooh, I even have one air filter. It's almost like I planned this. Now the clips. Yeah, my regulars are watching right now, and they're waiting to see if I catch those clips. It's often the clips on the air filter cover or the distributor cap that somehow I just fly right on by. You kind of forget about it. Okay, our ABS. Excuse me 1 second here. Excuse me. Okay. Slightly dying, but that's all right. We don't mind because we can just respawn in the form of a modded car mechanic simulator 2018. All right, let's get this thing up. She looks pretty good. Did I? Oh, you know what I didn't do? Let's move the equipment over to the A, and we will give it a zap zap. Zap zap. Yes. Weld it up. Get rid of that. Place her back where we got her. There you go. I can see the little rust on the inside. I just, you know, a little rust around the frame. I thought, yeah, no, we're gonna get this. Okay, so first things first. Let's get to the Crossmember. Get our bushings in. It's always a good place to start because, you know, everything's kind of built off of that. Scooch over here and get our other two bushings. And voila. Beautifique. Okay. Now, we'll put our steering rack down. Push our inner tie rod out. And we'll lay down the front sway bar. Okay. Looking good. Now we need our front steering knuckle, because we have nothing to attach our outer tie rod to if we don't. There we go. Step by step, bit by bit. Get our bottom suspension arm with all them shiny, flashy, brand new bushings to go in there. And our 8 back up. Get our upper suspension arm now. Do this in the correct order. Of course, it's a heck of a lot easier here. And then we can, well, I guess we'll put our sway bar link in. Which should probably be last, but you know, we're almost at the last part. Okay, and I don't have any double wishbone shock absorbers that are ready to go. I got some in decent condition. It's not going to cut it. It's just not going to cut it for what we're doing here today. So we'll go ahead and finish up what we can before we need to jump to that. It doesn't take long, but you know, it requires us leaving the vehicle, and I'd just like to get this tillied up here. Get that bearing before we forget about it and move on. Brand new brake pads and calipers, of course, because stopping is rather important to the driving process. Although you're just creating business for the beard here if you know, you miss it. Okay, and let's go ahead and put our front drive axle in then, so we can get this bolted up, and there we go. Voila. She looking like a done there, other than our double wishbones. Okay, so let's get over here to the tie rod. Tie rod out. Boom. Let's float our knuckle for a minute, because they float. They're like magic. It's on the instructions on the box. How to float a knuckle. We're going to leave that alone. And we're going to carry on here and just keep pushing and tightening and turning. Get the brakes all sorted. Caliper. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Get those hub bearings all done up here. There we go. One thing we're going to do in the live stream this week, so my plan is I'd like to feature a few videos on the Jeep DLC, like this one here and our previous one before. And if you haven't checked it out, go to the channel. I had a lot of fun doing that. First time seeing the Willies in a game like this is great. And I would like to say, you know, I threw down the beginning of that video just to try and get a rise out of some people. I got a couple buddies that call them Willis. They call them Willis. They're Willies, and it's always been a little bit of a thing. They're British, and, you know, they probably got the pronunciation down right. But I call them a Willie, because that's right. I like the Willie. And that's sort of the redneck term, I guess, you know. There we are. Everything's looking good. Okay, so we need to go and do our shock absorbers. Were we able to? No, we were not. Okay. Let's go do that right now, and not get turned around to my own shop that I've been here for many, many hours. We're going to just use double wishbone shock absorber. There she is. We'll let that burn a turn for a moment here. We're going to have to look at tires, see what we want to do. Now, it is a Wrangler. It would be kind of neat to have some, you know, nice modern rim on it. Something that looks nice. That kind of looks the part. I wasn't happy with the Jeep rims. That I put them on the Willy that I did. It's not here. I got rid of it. And I wasn't so happy with it. I got to be honest. I just thought that it was missing something. It didn't have quite the right feeling, if you follow me. And if you go back and you check out that video, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Because I think I'll probably go back and change it. I apologize if you can hear that noise in the background. It's a Sunday morning. Kids are all off today. We got the new puppy upstairs. Gorgeous little puppy. Oh my God. Maybe I'll put a picture, a little video clip of her, one of the videos if you guys care. She's a boxer pup. And she's just, wow, she melts your heart. Just a little cutie. Used to have a great dog. He was our best friend. His name was Jax. He was a husky bull terrier. Crossed with a Staffordshire, you know, pit bull style, but looked more like the husky. Best natured dog, honestly, just fantastic. Miss him a whole ton. No one's replacing him. It's not a replacement. It's just a new friend. Soft spot for the old beard. He was my boy. Found one of his hairs this morning. Okay, now we're getting way off topic. I'm getting a little sappy here, man. All right, let's do this. But for those of you dog lovers, you'll understand. You know what I'm talking about. They just become part of the family. Okay, here we go. Everything is coming together ever so nicely, ever so tickety-tightly. Keep turning them wrenches and making it what it should be. A beautiful, well-oiled machine. Having the hub bearings on the back here is kind of different. That's kind of neat. You know, it's just... and the brakes, too. Like, it just... Everything's just a little different. And I like it. It's fresh. Because I wasn't getting bored with Car Mechanic Simulator. I don't want to put that sort of mental image out there. But... You know, you can only do so much of the same thing on so many vehicles. Now, fortunately, I keep hitting that. We have a fantastic modding community supporting this game, and that's really what's kept it all alive. But I just haven't had the time or the direction to do the videos that I wanted to do to feature a lot of those. So I am now, and so I think I may have said this earlier or started saying it earlier. If you are a modder and you would like to have your mod featured on my channel, please just jump on into Discord. There will be a link in the description below. And post it, man. Post it. Post it. I'm really excited for anything V8, even V6. I like muscly. I like flashy. I'm not huge on the imports. I've owned imports in the past, and I'm definitely not discriminating against anybody who's into the tuners, but I haven't done much of them. I am going to do a couple mini series on supercars. I've got a bit of a collection going now from a few of you wonderful modders. So if there's something you want me to do, you want me to cover, you want me just to take a look at and mess around with, jump on into the Bearded Discord there and give it a post. Post it up there anywhere you like on any of the boards, general or in in miscellaneous, whatever you want to do. Throw it up and I will take a very close look at it. There's a very good chance that you will have your mod featured on our channel. Oh, well, you're not such a big channel. Well, that's okay. We're a quality channel. It's quality over quantity here with the Bearded crew. All my bearded friends and I, we just like to get on by. A little bit of virtual wrench twisting. Sometimes we're into some racing. Sometimes we're into some simulation management style. Loving it all. It's been such a good summer. Coming into winter, things are going to get a little better here, too. I actually, better for the channel. I end up with a fair bit of time over the winter season because my work is seasonal. So I'll be dumping a whole lot of time and energy into things. And who knows, maybe it just blows right up and I don't go back to work next year and I do this full time. That would be fantastic, but hey, I'm a dreamer. Oh, get out of there. Nope, tell me I didn't do that there. Okay, hold on. Hold on, now we got to take a look at something here. I got to see. Okay, no, we were good. I wasn't sure there. I thought for a second I may have used some not so new parts because, whoops, let's zoom. Because I'm out of rubber bushings. So let's go ahead and buy. I'll sell some rubber bushings. We're going to buy a whole bunch because I just go through these like wildfire, man. Wildfire. So we'll grab ourselves about 42 or wherever I happen to stop. Perfect. $500 worth of rubber bushings. Money well spent. Some kids like to go to the candy store. I like to go to the car parts shop. Out here we call it Lordco. Or Napa. Napa's not too bad, but Lordco's our big one. Rear sway bar B I do not have. We've clicked on that a couple times by accidental. Rear sway bar B. So we'll buy an extra one just so we got two. And you know what? We'll buy two of these while we're in here too. Okay, sway bar, very good, and I need to get my, there we go, sway bar rear end link, and I think with this last rear end link that we are done. I think we are. Did I put the fuel filter in that? I did not. There it is. And I think that's it, my friends. What else are we missing? We need to get, obviously, no, we're done in the back anyways. So we need front exhaust section C's. Okay, we can do that. Front exhaust section C. My body flies over the ocean. Did I pass it? Exhaust section C, V6B. What? Your front exhaust section C, V6B. You're kind of the same thing here. Okay. you were the same thing, but not the same thing. Huh, interesting. I'm just looking as I'm sitting here to make sure I didn't miss anything up there. And we're looking pretty good. So I need to buy a flywheel, which means I'm going to need more of my clutches, because I generally buy these all together. However, I might have some, because these are expensive. And I was hurting a little bit on cash. I bought and sold some Ferraris. Funny enough. Ferraris I came across in the junkyard while looking for the elusive Jeeps. And pretty happy. It brought me back up. I was over $1 million at one point, but, you know, I like to spend money. Don't you? Who doesn't like to spend money? As long as you have it. There we go. Button you up. Feel like there should have been another one over there. Transfer case is in pristine condition. It's almost like we repaired it. Okay, and we will drop the... Actually, here, let's get this guy first, and we'll have to put the starter on. Starter is back here. There she be. Okay, now we can target the drive shaft and make that a permanent feature so that, you know, we can drive. Because people tend to want to do that when they get in a vehicle, I find. And there we go. So now, guys, now we're going to bring this down. We're going to get the rest of the body parts on. You know, we could probably just look at tires. And I don't know if I want to put the doors on. I know they're a part of it, but I really like to look with them off. And I'd love to be able to fold the windows down, because a lot of them do. I don't know if the new Jeeps do, actually, now that I'm saying that. Okay, let's just get some tires. You know what? Let's get some tires. Let's get... we'll go into the body shop, buy all our parts here as well. And let's just go Wrangler. Wrangler. Okay. I'm a good typer. I promise. I promise I'm good. Are these all for the Jeep Wrangler? I'm just going to... Yeah, pretty penny. Okay, let's do it. Here, let's go like this. Quicker. So you don't have to sit and wait and watch me move my mouse. There we go. Okay, so now we got all our parts. And we'll go ahead and put all those on. Assembly mode. Fantastic. We'll get our window. We'll get our mirror. Scooch over to the hood. Ooh, I repaired some of those. I probably should have checked, but I don't care. Front right fender and the front bumper, which is pretty mean looking, although it looks kind of plasticky. Here, let's get you out of here. Let's just, I hate it when it does this. It like glitches on me for some reason. There we go. Back to assembly mode. We want to assemble the headlights. Oh, there we go. We're just looking fantastic here. Now, I do really want to take this to the 4x4 track, but that I am saving for my Tuesday live stream. You'll probably have seen it by then. I'm not trying to be the first. I'm not trying to be anything I'm not. I just want to take our time and enjoy this DLC. And I want to include our subscribers. You know what? We just have such a great core of subscribers. Then we have a good turn up on our live streams, and I want to keep the content for that and keep it running. Here we go. That looks great, man. I really like that. Just curious what the value is on this. $134,000 for a Jeep Wrangler. Wow. I don't know why I'm whispering. That just seems ridiculous. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Tires. Tires. We need them tires. Unfortunately, we've only got the one for the Jeep. And that will suit this Jeep, so we will go ahead. And we will buy 4. But to be able to put them on 20s. Yes, indeed. And then we will buy, not the rims again. Come on, man. You just pull it together, beard. Buy ourselves a nice off-road tire. Probably something a little knobby. I'll buy 4 of these. They need to be 20s. But they need to be wide. They need to be fat. And they need a big profile. Let's put them together and see how they look. Yeah. I can't wait to see what the modders do with the tires. We don't want slicks. Get out of here. Did I... Yeah, okay. Why do I have a couple slicks? I'm curious. Slicks would not look good on this. Gotta be honest. Not really the thing. There you go. Turn and burn, baby. Turn and burn. Let's get these tossed onto the balancer. As I always say, they take forever. Okay. Boom. Boom. Chicka boom boom. Chicka boom. Boom boom. Boom boom. Kaplow. Kaplow Entertainment. Yeah, you see how that happened. Let's get one more going real quick. We'll grab this. Start you, Magoo. There we go. Well, this should look pretty good. I'm a hopeful guy. Hopeful. Hole full? There's a hole. The hole's full. It's got a rim. Let's grab that. Come on, balancer. You're holding me up. We're not very well balanced here. Okay, we'll put you on, and we'll start putting some tires on here. Part mount, off-road tire. Making sure I've got the right one. Oh yeah, RF Goodwind. Here we go. And why do I have more? Oh, it's what came off here. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's go and grab this. And balance our last one. Part mount. Get them tires on there. Not bad. I'd love to give it a lift. I think it'd be great if I could jack up the suspension. Even turn the... Well, I guess there isn't any torsion bars on this, but it would sure be cool. Oh, I've done them all now. We're good. I just got to put the one on, of course. Of course. There we go. Slammer home. Awesome. There she is in her factory stock colors, too. I mean, that's just welded. There's no paint. But let's go see what the paint gonna look like. Yeah. I don't know what we can do with this. Any liveries for it? Let's just see. Shut the door behind me. Okay. So is there liveries? There is. There's camos for it. The camo always looks pretty cool. We'll take a look and see what we can do with the colors too. There's the glitch camo. Some land camo. That looks pretty nice actually. Sand camo. That's cool. That looks pretty cool too. Pretty good selection that they put into the game here. And then the star. I like the stars. I really do. And bam. Now let's get chameleon. Can we change? Yeah, that's cool. Now we're talking. What sort of color do we want? I mean, the nice black, but there's not enough chrome or anything on it, I don't think. Maybe we don't want chameleon. Maybe a pearl. Let's maybe go with like a... I mean, it's a Jeep. It's not going to be any real extravagant color. Let's see. I'm thinking of green. Or like a nice brown. Let's see what that looks like. I don't know what that's going to see. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell in the paint booth until you get it out to get a real good look at it. So we'll move it to the garage entrance because that's where it's got the best lighting in here. And there she is. I like that. That's sort of the look I was going for. Looks real good when you get mud on her, too. Not too bad, guys. And there she is. The brand new DLC from Playway for Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Jeep Wrangler. Ha ha. Don't just drive that trail. You better wrangle that trail. I am the Beer with Kaplow Entertainment. Guys, please join me this Tuesday for our live stream at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, where we will be featuring the new DLC, and we will be going and checking out that off-road track. Until next time, my friends, keep them virtual wrenches turning, and we'll catch you later. All right.